duty cuts on plastic and steel raw materials. But how much actual relief will this bring for India's consumers? My colleague Archana Shukla joins me live now with more details. Archana, great to have you back on the program. I know you were in Sri Lanka recently looking at the cost of rising prices, I should say, inflation there led to those massive protests. Now we're looking at some measures from the Indian government to try and tackle inflation in India. Will it help?
It certainly will help in certain quarters, because remember, fuel prices have been the major factor that has pushed inflation to this multi-year high and is been pinching household budgets both directly as well as when it compounds in the prices of other essential goods. Post the Russia-Ukraine war, that has been high, and even in the last 1 month there have been multiple hikes in the petrol prices. So tax cuts on the petrol and diesel side does help consumers, especially at the pump level, to reduce prices by about 7 to 8%, and that will be a positive. The impact will be higher in states that have given additional tax cuts at the state level, although not all states are on board for that tax cut. But remember, these excise cuts as well as the other policy measures that the government has taken is the first admission that policy level interventions are needed to tame inflation. Retail inflation has been high, has been soaring consistently. It's an 8-year high right now in India. But food prices are another segment that the government will need to look at. However, they are looking to help farmers at their level by doubling the subsidy almost on fertilizer side. So that could help farmers. And the raw material, the duty cuts on raw materials for plastic and steel will help manufacturers, but the impact on consumer will not be seen immediately.
Indeed, Archana.